Okay, we are live on YouTube and LinkedIn. Hi, everyone. This is Aditya Sharma, and we are going to learn AI agents in this session. So, we'll take a few minutes before we get started. If you are already online, please let me know in the chat box that you can hear me loud and clear. You can see me absolutely fine, and then we will start in just next few minutes. Okay, in the meantime, I will also check it on my end. But please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can see me absolutely fine. Okay. And I'm checking it on my end. Will take just 5 minutes when we'll allow everyone else to join us. And then we will get started very, very soon. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we are live on LinkedIn, I can see. Okay, how about LinkedIn? Let me also check that LinkedIn. And again, if you're already there, please let me know and we will take it accordingly. Okay, I'm checking it on my end. Okay. Okay, guys, please let me know. Again, I'm checking it on my end. If you're already there, please let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. You can see me absolutely fine, and we will get started just in a few minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, we are live on LinkedIn as well. So we are set on both the platforms. Guys, let's start with a brief introduction. I am Aditya Sharma. I'm currently based out of San Francisco, Bay Area, Sunnyvale to be exact. Let me know where are you located. I'll enter my location in the chat box for everyone. Okay, so we will get started soon. Okay, so here I'm entering my location in the chat box for everyone. Let me know where are you located, and we will get started in the next few minutes. And guys, yesterday we learned about how to add chat models to an AI agent. We took an example of adding an OpenAI chat model. Uh, we also took a look at the Google Gemini, adding Google Gemini chat model to an AI agent. So let me know if you got a chance to try that, and if you faced any issues in identifying the API key, integrating your account, uh, and if you have any questions around that, let me know in the chat box. Okay. Today we are going to cover a few other elements related to your AI agent. But let me know if you got a chance to try it, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Okay, so Dipanjan is from Mumbai. Dipanjan, thanks for joining so early. Okay, okay. And guys, as I mentioned yesterday, that okay, so guys, as we discussed yesterday, that I'm helping a company in Atlanta. So Atlanta, we have AT&T. It's a big telecom company, and I'm helping them hire AI engineers, AI architect for some of their open positions. They are building an AI innovation lab, and I'm helping them build their entire team. So if you are currently in the US, or if you are in the Atlanta region, you're looking for a job specifically for a full stack AI engineer, let me know. And I should be able to get you in the interview process. Again, we need people with 3 to 10 years of work experience. You need to have hands-on experience in building AI agents, in building generative AI, LLM based products. And if you have that, definitely you can let me know in the comment section, or you can simply send me a connect request. If you are in India, please do not reach out to me for this particular role. This is only for people who are physically located in the United States. A lot of people reached out to me in the last session, asking that, hey, I'm in India, can I apply for this role? No. If you're in India, you're not eligible for this role. But if you're in the US, you can certainly apply for this role. I should be able to help you out. Okay. But again, if you know anyone in your network who is a right fit for this role, you can certainly refer them, and we provide $2,000 as a referral bonus. Okay. So Ravi says, time required for learning AI without any AI degree. Can I get a job with Coursera certificate? So a simple answer, Ravi, is that uh, if you know a skill, you can easily get a job, you can easily make money. But if you do not know how to build AI agents, a certification won't help you. So those days are gone when a certificate or a degree will get you a job. That is no longer true. Now, if you have the real skills, you will get a job. If you don't have real skills, no, nobody can help you out. Okay, but uh, if you have real skills of like building AI agents, you can certainly get a job. Okay, so it is as simple as that. Okay, cool. So let's move on, guys. And today, let me share my screen and we'll get started where we left yesterday. So today, we are going to cover a few more concepts and we'll take it from there. So I'll share my screen. Okay. So this is the AI agent, guys, that we started working yesterday. Those who are again joining for the first time today, we use this platform called n8n.io to create AI agents. And to create any AI agent, the first step is to click on this create workflow. When you click on create for workflow, you land on a blank canvas where you can add different nodes and you can build your end-to-end AI agent, right? You can add these different nodes simply by clicking on this plus icon, and you can simply search your different nodes like AI agent, like trigger, like Gmail, or anything else. Okay. So we started learning to build AI agents. So in the previous sessions, we learned about, okay, what is the trigger? What is an AI agent, right? And then how to add a chat model. So last time we learned about, okay, how to add a chat model. Let's jump a little bit more deep into it. Okay, first of all, let me know how many of you got a chance to try, okay, what a chat model is. If you were able to integrate your AI chat model or your OpenAI chat model. If not, let me know where did you get stuck. Okay, so let me know. Okay, there's another question from Ravi. Skills without college degree certifications, times are gone, right? A degree doesn't matter, a certification doesn't matter. Do you really know and do you really have the skill? If you have it, you will get the job. You can make a lot of money even if you don't get a job just through freelancing. But if you don't have the real skills, even a degree certification, nothing would help you out. Okay, as simple as that. I mean, I'm currently helping at least 10 companies right now, and helping them hire AI engineers, people who can build AI agents, AI consultant, and none of them ask for like college. I mean, some of them ask for like colleges, but again, if there is a guy who has the real skills, if you can really prove it, you will easily get a job. Okay. So now this OpenAI chat model, we started learning about it. So when you go to any chat model, right, let's learn about what are the most important component when you integrate a chat model. Okay. The two most important component of any chat model is first you integrate this chat model. Okay. So you integrate it. And second is you need to select what type of model you want to use, right? So OpenAI, if you select OpenAI and you click on this, so from list or by ID, you can select a chat model. Now, when we are selecting from a list and when you click on this, you will be able to see a lot of chat models over here, right? So as you can see, there is GPT-4o Mini, GPT-4o latest, right? 3.5, which is pretty old model, right? And when you come down, there are all versions of GPT-4 available, GPT-4o Mini available. You really need to know which model you require. Now, how would you know? You need to learn or read about a little bit about of these models. Also, it is very important to understand that you do not use GPT-5 or the latest model all the time. For example, right now GPT 5.2 is the latest, right? GPT 5.2 Pro. So, but you should not always use GPT 5.2 Pro. Why? Because when you use the latest model, it will take the maximum capacity. That means the cost of using this will be maximum. And second thing is, when you use the latest model, it may also take a little bit of extra time to give you the response. Okay. So that's where you should not always use the latest models. Rather than you should know what is your problem statement, and based on that you should select it. So for example, your problem statement is very complex. You are solving a very complicated business problem, or you're solving a very complicated mathematical, right? That's where you can utilize GPT 5.2, which is the latest and the smartest model available from OpenAI. But suppose you have to do some kind of online search, at that point you do not need that complex problem solving or power, and that's where I would use GPT-4o Mini Search Preview. Okay, this one. So you can use GPT-4o Mini Search Preview. This will allow you to use this chat model at a lower price, as well as it will give you uh, all the required functionality that you need for your AI agent. Okay, so I'm creating a document where I'm mentioning, okay, for this particular type of task, you need to use this particular model, or like for different tasks, there are different models. Okay. So, based on that, you can select. But what I would recommend for most of the search related tasks, use GPT-4o Mini Preview. For super complicated task, go for GPT-5, which is the latest one, 5.1 or 5.2. But if you're creating an AI agent, just that is just reading your email or drafting an email, right? That's not super complicated. I will simply use GPT 4 or 4o. Okay, or even 4.1 nano. That is good enough for now. Okay, so you need to know which chat model are you using. So these are the two important things to integrate your account, and that is which chat model to use. Now, if you are using Google Gemini, okay, so we also looked at Google Gemini chat model. I click on this Google Gemini chat model. Again, you need to know how to integrate your Google Gemini account, as well as you need to know which model you want to use. So, for example, when I click over here, and you will get the list of all the available Google Gemini model. So my account is not integrated. That's why it's not pulling up the right models. But you will get list of all models like Gemini 1, 2, or Gemini 3, which is the latest one. Select according to your problem statement. If your problem statement is too complex, you're solving or creating a very like an AI agent to solve a very complex problem, use the latest one like GPT 3, like Gemini 3.0. But if you are not solving a very complex problem, for example, just reading your emails, I would not use the latest one, so that you do not spend the maximum dollars, as well as you can get a response in minimum time. Okay. So that is how you should select which model you should use. Okay. So until now, you must be clear how to use the trigger. Okay. To send out your message, you can use either the chat trigger, you can use either a chat model, okay, as a brain different. So these two things should be clear to you. Let me know in the chat box if these two items are absolutely clear to you or not. Okay. If not, I'll be happy to explain you again. Okay. But if this is clear, you're in a very good spot. Okay. Also, guys, those who are not aware of our YouTube channel, again, we have a YouTube channel called AI for Everyone Aditya, which is this YouTube channel. You should be able to see it. We are tracking our counter of how many people are a part of our AI learning journey so far. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel so that we get to know, and we should be able to give you the latest information. Okay. We also post latest content on AI tools, AI agents, as well as AI podcast on our channel. Okay, so you will get all the information over here. Okay, let's jump. Let me see if anybody has any questions, and then if not, we will just proceed. Okay, awesome. Now, the next part that you need to learn about AI agent is memory. So when I click on this plus sign and I'll search for simple memory, so you will see that there is an option called simple memory. So what is memory? So, just always think that AI agent is nothing but something exactly like human, but an AI agent can work all the time. It doesn't have any demands, and it is way more efficient than a human. So every human has memory, right? So we provide memory to an AI agent as well. So click on this and add a memory. There are multiple type of memories are available in n8n. As you can see, there is a simple memory available which says it stores all the information in n8n memory, so no credentials required. Okay, but there are other type of memories are also available. For example, MongoDB chat memory. This one stores chat history in MongoDB collection, right, in the MongoDB platform. There is another something called Motorhead memory. There is a Postgres chat memory, which again saves all the chat in the Postgres table. If you have a Redis system, you can also store your chat over there. Similarly, there are few other options. Now, if you are building a beginner to intermediate level of AI agent, right? And you do not use any of these systems specifically in your company or for yourself, I would highly recommend you to use simple memory. Until and unless you want to store your data in MongoDB, Postgres, or any of these platforms, then only use these options. And if you utilize any of these options, MongoDB, Postgres, Redis, you will need to have your own credentials to log in into this platform and store your all the chat history over there. But if you are not using any of these platform, then simple memory is good enough for your operations. How would you add simple memory? Simply click on it, and when you land over here, you will simply get connected chat trigger node. Okay, so there are two ways in which you add a memory. Okay, simple memory. So you either say, okay, the first option, connected chat trigger node, looks for an input field called session ID that is coming from a directly connected chat node. So whatever chat node is sending, it is going to save only that memory. Or you can also define below, use an expression to reference data in the previous node or enter static. Okay, so you can use any of these. 99% of the time, your work will be done by the first option, connected chat trigger node. Whatever chat trigger node we are using, or whatever the node we are using previous to this AI agent, by default, this AI agent is going to use the data, or this simple memory is you going to save the data coming from that node. Okay, so you don't need to make any change over here. Now, one very important thing in this node, context window length. What is context window length? context window length defines, for example, it is 5. It says how many past interactions the model receives as a context. So every time model, when we say model, that means this OpenAI chat model and this AI agent. So how many past interactions it will take it into consideration while making a decision. So we are saying that, okay, only consider last 5 conversation length. You can make it 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. For most of the cases, 5 is an ideal number. So you should just keep it to 5. Okay. So simply always use the first option, connected chat trigger node, or and the context window length as 5. Okay. As long as you're using these two options, you're good with memory. Again, those who do not know, the role of a memory in an AI agent is to remember different things. So suppose if you're creating an AI agent and in this AI agent, you're talking to AI agent, giving it a lot of instructions. And if you do not have this memory, if I delete this node, every time this AI agent is going to ask you about, okay, can you give me more information or context related to this, whatever you ask for, right? For example, if I say, can you check last 5 emails in my inbox, and it will tell you last 5 emails. And then if I say, can you tell me who sent the second email? Then it will say, oh, I do not know about the last 5 emails, because it will not remember about those last 5 emails. And when you say, okay, tell me about the second email, it won't be able to tell you out. And that is where the role of memory comes into picture. When you add a memory and you say, okay, tell me about the last 5 emails in my system, it will give you last 5 emails. And then you say, can you tell me who sent the second email? And it will exactly tell you who sent the second email, because it remembers the last 5 emails that it fetched out. Okay. So that's where in all of the AI agents that you are going to build, most of the time when you want AI agent to remember the context, always add a memory. Okay. Now, if the memory has been working properly or not, again, the process is very simple. You have your trigger over here. So I'll simply send a message, hi. When I send the message, hi, you'll say, this is running, and this is also running. You will see tick, and green tick over here. And it worked absolutely fine. Now, you can see that there are 2 items that flowed into this memory. Can you see 2 items over here? Every time you want to see those details, simply double click on it. Oh no, sorry, double click on this particular node, and you will be able to see, okay, what are those 2 items. It has run 2 times. You can see, okay, for the first time it ran and this was the input. Okay. It was like when I sent hi, and it saved this information, and when when it was run for the second time, you will be able to see that this was an input and this was the output. Okay. And the second time it was, and then it responded, how can I assist you today? Okay. So these are the 2 things that it stored in its memory. Okay. So anytime you integrate memory, always, as I told you, that to trigger something, to send a message, and you will be able to see whether it ran properly or not. You'll be able to see this with the green tick sign. Okay. So this is how it works in terms of your AI agent's brain as well as your AI agent's memory. Okay. I hope you have got a good understanding of what is memory in an AI agent, and I hope you have understood it. Now, if you have any questions related to memory or related to chat model, let me know before we wrap up this session. And in the next session, we are going to jump in detail to the tools. What are different type of tools that you can add? Okay. And then we will jump on to details related to AI agents. Okay. Let me see what questions people have. Okay, guys, let me know what questions you have, and we will jump. We'll take your questions, and after that, we'll wrap up this session. And in the next session, as I said, we are going to cover what are tools and a little bit more about AI agents. Also, tell me if you were able to try this AI agent. So raise your hand if you have actually tried any of the AI agents until now. Have you built even one AI agent until now, guys? Just let me know in the chat box if you have built even one single AI agent. Okay, let's see. Again, any question that you have related to AI agents, related to memory, let me know, and or anything related to chat model, I should be able to help you out. Somebody is asking for the channel link. Let me share the channel link in the chat box with everyone. Okay, I've added the link in the chat box. This is a YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed for it yet, guys, every day 6 p.m. apart from Monday and Friday 6 p.m. PST, you can come to YouTube channel and I will be teaching live over there every day at 6 p.m. PST. The objective is that you actually learn, okay, what are AI agents, and you learn right from scratch. Okay. So Dipti says yes, the one showed in the first training about email. Okay, how much time the AI agent can be kept active? So Amit, that you can keep it active for any time you want, and ideally it should be active infinitely, right, all the time, so that whenever you send a request it gets activated and responds to you. If AI agent is built in local host, once laptop is shut down, does AI agent also stops? No, it doesn't work like that. Even if you, so you built it on, so you built it like on your server, right? For example, you take Hetzner server and then you built it over there, then it won't stop. Okay, because the server keeps on running. Okay, guys, anything else that I can answer for you? Otherwise, let's meet tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. And again, I would highly recommend you guys, and if you can bring in at least one person in this AI learning sessions with you, that would be helpful. That would be great. And we have to increase this community as we grow. So make sure to invite one person to this event. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So let's join at 6 p.m. PST, same time tomorrow, and we will cover an AI agent or an AI tool tomorrow. Okay, see you. Bye.